So the Mighty Ducks is kind of my childhood. Goldberg! Quack, 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 quack! Whoa, whoa, Kenny, whoa! And when the wind blows hard and the sky is black.
Ducks fly together!
And when the weed is just run out, so we're gonna get high instead of oven cleaner. Ducks fly together. Knuckle puck time, bitch! The Mighty Ducks.
Quack, 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 quack,
Stop. Quack, quack. Critical disappointments, but
Who the hell cares?
it was the franchise that kicked off that glorious 90s renaissance of kids' sports movies. And as someone who used to go ice skating every Saturday morning, it was the franchise that most appealed to yours truly. Now, am I going to tell you that these films are all classics and deserve places in the National Film Registry so they can be praised, preserved, and cherished for all future generations to come? Yes! Fuck you!
Oh, that's not fitting now.
Look, I'm biased as all hell, but the films had a lovable ragtag cast, the hockey scenes were fun and exciting, and that score, ooh, the nostalgia bone arises.
Nice.
I mean, at least watch the first two. D2 especially is amazing. Find your old dusty VHS copy up in your attic and kiss that shit!
Kiss it.
But D3 is optional?
He's a peeping Tom.
Yeah, on the grounds of sexualizing minors, D3 is very, very optional.
Put it in, Luis!
No. But after quite the delay, it's finally here. The Mighty Ducks TV show. Game Changers. Ready to watch right now on Disney+.
Ah, dude, this looks like shit.
Whoa. Naysayers might be proven wrong.
Yeah, I'd like to 89 you.
The fuck?
And you know what? I'm with the critics. I was pleasantly surprised by this show. It's
Not too bad.
It's not without its issues, and at first glance I wouldn't blame you if your hopes weren't high. Who's not high? I mean,
Come on.
surely Estevez is just doing this for the paycheck, right? Which I would have no problem with if that's the case. I mean, he's got bills. He's gotta pay. But the show delivers. I mean, you gotta make your way through some shit to get to the gold. But come on.
It's only a bit of poo.
And right from the get-go, the premise of this very late sequel is kind of interesting.
Oh yeah? How so?
Well, we're now in modern day. In an alternate universe where the apocalypse didn't happen.
Fuck this place!
And the Ducks are now an institution. I don't know why I said that with a Brooklyn accent. An institution! Having won the last 9 local championships in a row. But they've maintained that record by being literal slave drivers. Forcing their players to go on crazy diets, working their asses off, and if they don't perform, they're And this is what happens to our lead, Evan. So his mum's like,
Fuck you, fuck you.
Fuck all y'all.
or words to that effect, and proceeds to start her own team. Because she apparently is loaded enough to do that.
I have money. I found a city surplus for youth hockey that was unclaimed.
Convenient.
We're in the money!
Don't even ask.
So it's up to Evan to find some new teammates with a mindset of, yo, this is fucking pee-wee hockey for children. Let's not take things so seriously. Kid just wants to...
Yay!
Problem is, the other teams are all like,
I must break you.
we're having fun though, right?
Fuck off.
So that's what the show is about in a nutshell. It's about them learning to become a team and finding that right balance between fun, but also we want to fucking win.
So, how was it?
Well, let's first look at the positives. And right off the bat, I gotta say, I really like this new cast. I was afraid they'd have no rapport or camaraderie. God, I'm a posh prick. But they all work great together and they often got a chuckle out of me.
What's wrong with Coop?
Oh, poor guy. Looks like just skating out here and all that equipment really knocked him out. Hey, bud, how you doing?
Cold, wet. At least the ice numbs the pain.
Excellent. Now, let's talk about Evan.
Who?
Evan, the lead kid. Captain of the Don't Bother. Okay, he's kind of forgettable. Yeah, with so many standouts in the team, like his best friend Nick, who's a great comic relief, to Goldberg version 2, who was my personal favourite.
And that is what makes you special.
Yeah. But Then I'd have to wear pants.
Yeah, I sadly relate a little too well to that.
I'm Peter Pantsless!
It's an older meme, sir, but it checks out.
Amusing.
So yeah, strong supporting cast, but the main kid is... What was his name again? I mean, this isn't the actor's fault, I just think the writers could have given him a bit more personality. Please don't misunderstand though, he's not a bad lead, he's just serviceable. I'd give him a solid B.
He's okay.
Now as for the rest of the team, they all had those archetypes we're familiar with in kids' sports movies. You got the nerd, the fat kid, the jock, the popular girl, the prodigy.
By your powers combined.
But you also have more unconventional members.
X-Factor!
Like Johnny Knoxville Jr. over here.
I want to die!
But he's fun. As are the rest of the cast. The team are an amusing bunch and are very likeable. Lauren Graham as Evan's mum nails that right balance between being a quirky character without being too annoying.
Perfectly balanced, as whole thing should be.
Oh, and the villains are ridiculously over the top and completely unrealistic, but the actors look like they're having fun in the roles, so
Fuck it.
But where does the show falter? Well, there's just a tad too much manufactured drama for my tastes. With there being 10 episodes, I guess they had to put in the odd inter-team skirmish here and there, but it mostly feels forced and unearned.
Explain yourself, mister!
Okay, here's an example. There's an episode about halfway through where the Ducks invite Evan back to join them after they saw him perform well with his new team.
Join me, and I will complete your training.
I don't know.
Do it. Now he doesn't go through with it, but a whole episode is dedicated to him thinking if it's the right decision or not. Which does not make sense! As he was the one who built this new team, and even convinces his friend to leave the Ducks and all the scholarships that would have offered her for his new shittier squad. And now you're thinking of bailing on her?
But this is one of the hardest decisions I've ever had to make.
Dick.
The fact that he even considers this, even for a second? No! I mean, his new teammates find out, but then we have to spend a whole other episode with Evan asking for forgiveness before eventually they're like,
I don't care anymore.
The end.
and that's kind of the pattern the show falls into sometimes. Things are going well, someone does something uncharacteristically stupid, and then they spend the rest of the episode apologizing for that mistake.
Guys, I'm really sorry. You guys have to forgive me. Trio captain doesn't do what I did. I made a huge mistake. I'm sorry, and I totally suck. All this is my fault.
Look, I forgive you, alright? Just stop fucking saying sorry.
I'm so sorry.
God! I mean, this whole characters acting like thing gets so far, Evan's mum even begins to start acting like a bitch, outright refusing to let one of the kids play.
Telling you, put Logan in.
No, not now.
Then when? When there's less than a minute left in the game.
He's not ready. He's not going in.
It's drama fabricated from outright cruel decisions made by what has been established as benevolent characters. It's just not true to life, and it's shitty writing.
This isn't the dope others I love.
Are we the baddies?
Yes, you are. But let's instead move on to talking about something kinda important in a Mighty Ducks TV show. Oh yeah, the ice hockey. I mean, that's what we're here for, right? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, compared to the films, the hockey scenes aren't as good. I mean, they're entertaining enough, but compared to the insane, wacky antics of the films, they should have gone all out more. You know, give each player their own signature move or style. Remember Russ's knuckle puck, Fulton's power shot, Mendoza's speed, Averman's... Okay, I have no idea what Averman did. But what have these guys got? Well, about the only one that gets any love in this regard is the Canadian kid, as Bombay helps him develop a move inspired by his love of cooking.
That's it.
But I was disappointed that no one else got any signature tricks. Also, there's another problem with the hockey. I want some more. Yeah, for me, many episodes go on far too long without them on the ice. Hell, one episode doesn't have them on the ice at all. And I kid you not, just one episode is dedicated to a championship tournament they go to. Yeah, D2 was a 90-minute movie all about one tournament, and here they cover the events of an entire championship in one episode. No, less than one episode.
We're gonna need a montage.
And a very fucking brief one at that.
Fast forward! Fast forwarding, sir.
No, go past this part. In fact, never play this again.
Also, give us some more training sequences. I mean, some of my favourite scenes from the films are those moments where Bombay can flex his genius. All the inventive ways he has them training, like passing eggs, knocking over cans, tying Goldberg to the goal so they can all murder him.
Fire! And then he died.
And we do get some of that here, and they do a pretty funny twist on the egg passing scene, which I won't spoil, but so much of these guys getting better is done off screen. 1 minute they can't skate for shit, the next they're fucking win Gretzky?
How about the middle?
I mean, the only real kind of group training scene they do in the show prepares them for playing with their eyes closed.
Well, that was dumb.
I mean, that doesn't even make sense within context of the show. This whole idea of playing blind was introduced by Evan's mum in a bid to do something different with the coaching. And at first, it seemed like a funny idea. Like Evan's mum watched too many movies and expected this to turn the team into a bunch of hockey Jedis.
Your eyes can deceive you. Don't trust them.
Whoa.
But of course, it's utter
Bullshit!
and they demonstrate this when they fall ass over tits over each other. But then they decide to try it in a match and it works? Hell, even Bombay himself calls out how dumb this is. In an unusually brutal manner.
This worked better in my head.
Probably where it should have stayed.
What's the word?
If it's stupid and you know it, flip the bird. But oh yeah, what about the man himself? Coach Gordon Bombay, the man so alcoholic, 2 gym brands were named after him.
I'm not that drunk.
Well, much like what a ton of late sequels do now, they take a celebrated and well-liked hero, and then they turn him into, well, he's now,
If you have any tips, I would take them. I'm drowning.
Just one. You could stop playing hockey.
He's an asshole.
which might have been fine if he hadn't done that twice already with this character. How many more redemption arcs does this guy need?
3rd time's a charm.
But to the show's credit, it works okay here. Bombay starts off the show a broken man living off half-eaten birthday cakes. Hey, man's against food waste. Respect.
He's a hero!
But eventually he sees the error of his ways, and just watching him refine his passion, it's really well done. One of my favourite scenes from the show is him just getting back on the ice. The familiar Ducks theme plays as he simply hits the puck about a bit. Simple, but I'm not gonna lie, I got a little choked up at it. That was beautiful, Gordon. Hey, we need to celebrate this awesome scene. You would happen to be sober again, would you?
No, I'm not, actually.
Oh, well, okay, I guess I'll have to enjoy my Qui-Gon gin all by myself. Oh, some good shit.
Hey.
So do I recommend the show? Well, I wouldn't go out of your way to watch this, unless you were a big fan of the films. But it's good for the kids, and definitely worth a look if you have Disney+. It's a solid 7 out of 10. It's a good time, and definitely calling me intrigued to see the announced Season 2. Woo! Just go in with expectations in check, because if you go in expecting a miracle, then just watch Miracle. Seriously, that movie is amazing. Anyway, that's all from me. Take care, guys. Adios. Hey, what's going on, guys, and thank you for watching. So if you're subscribed to this channel, you'll notice that this review format is a little bit different than usual. And in order to fix my horrendous upload schedule, this shorter review format is what I'm thinking of going for in the future. So please let me know in the comments what you think of this new format. Would this be a disappointing substitute for my usual reviews, or would you be okay with it? Really interested in hearing what you all think. In the meantime, allow me to thank my supporters on Patreon, including my top tier patrons, whose names are Richard Hyman, Rami Ezzedine, Connor Stearman, Chef Matt Reviews, Phoenix of Dusk, Peter Cook, Dr. Ten, Timothy J. Kilner, Joey, Thomas Wright, Mark Tonner, Gregorio Vasquez, Lieber9999, Scott Hazlitt, Max Stahl, Goldspro TSG, Jake Burgess, Ewan Hurst, Joshua Bowden, Jacob Matthew Crawford, Saul Montague, Jack Downey, Christian Lishka, and Stephanie Sujaputra. The support means the world. Take care of yourselves, guys, and I shall see you in the next one. Peace.